So Frank Warren is suing Turkey Alalshikh. No more involvement with him or anything like that. He is claiming that he was apparently cut out and frozen out, basically left in the dark with everything going on with Zuffa boxing. And yeah, apparently he said that he had agreements with Seller. He shared knowledge and contract data. Seller and TKO use that info to launch Zuffa Boxing without him, basically. And now he's apparently preparing a lawsuit to sue for up to £1 billion, which wow. The Saudi stakeholders apparently deny all the claims and all that. But yeah, Fran Warren seems completely frozen out, cut out by all of it. So he's trying to get a fair share for £1 million, sorry, £1 billion. And let's see where it goes from here. But that's what we know. So well, look, if we talking from looks of things, Turki Alalshikh clearly using Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren to, build his name and everything like that, so that way he can work with Dana White, get us off a boxing going. I think that's probably how they feel about this. But yeah, look, let's be honest here. I think most of us would rather it just be how it originally was, with all these massive events that were happening in 2024 and 2025, instead of this Zuffa boxing UFC style structure. But again, is it really going to be like that? I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I'm still really unsure on what the style of Zuffa boxing is actually going to be. But they're saying, fewer belts, they're all in one organization, easy matchmaking. But I'm not sure how that's actually gonna work, though. It don't really seem like it's actually gonna work like that. But I really don't know. But from right now, it doesn't look like we're gonna be seeing loads more massive Riyadh season cards by Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Turki Alalshikh all merging together. We're not going to be getting that. I mean, Turki Alalshikh and Frank Warren clearly definitely aren't ever going to be working with each other ever again. It's just not going to happen, which, let's be honest, is a real shame. Yeah, I can't see things working. But again, it's like he's still tied to guys like Fury and all that and the McMiddle fight going on, but that's involved in Netflix and that, though, isn't it? I mean, it's all strange, all the politics going on around all of this now, to be honest, because it just seems to be back to that now, just all the politics around everything. I feel like a lot of it is hard to keep up. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't know. I don't really know where we're going to be going from here, but apparently Frank Warren wanted to be involved in Zuffa boxing, basically, had contracts and that involved in that, and now wants to sue. So he clearly feels like he's been frozen out of everything. Who bloody knows? Who knows? I don't know why he'd lie saying that he wouldn't be. I mean, it's been denied, but I don't know why he'd lie saying it was. I don't know if it's that. I mean, of course he'd want to work with Turki Alalshikh, so it's like, is he annoyed that Turkey's gone on and done it? I don't know, and he just wants money back from it. I know, but I feel like it was all strange, like when it first got announced, really, Turki Alalshikh being involved in this with Dana White, Zuffa boxing concept, kind of leaving guys like Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn out to dry a little bit, really. I think that's the impression that a lot of people kind of got out of that at first. But yeah, this is big news. This is really, really, really big news, and I don't know what the next step's going to be. I don't know where things are going to be going from here. I don't know how long this lawsuit could take. It's probably going to take a very bloody long time. Let's be honest. Will anything come of it? I don't think we know enough to say whether it will or won't. Um, yeah, I mean, all we know is from what's been said. He had agreements with Seller. He shared operational knowledge and contract data. Seller and TKO used that info to launch stuff for boxing without him. That's all. That's all we know. But we don't know the other side yet, though. That's the thing, and we've seen no proof of this. I mean, we're not going to see anything. We're just going to have to wait and see how it all unfolds. But we're going to be waiting a long time for it to actually happen. Um, yeah, it's a shame because yeah, I coming into this year, I don't think we're going to see a lot of what boxing was in 2024 and 2025. And I think, yeah, a big reason is because it doesn't seem, Turkey and Frank Warren not working together anymore. Um, they're not going to be involved apparently with each other anymore. They don't wish to be involved in anything anymore. I want to see Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn do things together now, but again, it's like I just feel like a lot of what we're situation we're in right now, looking at all of this as outsiders, is that we're just in the unknown about really what's going to happen. We're massively in the unknown about what the Zuffa boxing concept's actually going to be like. I think that's one of the big things. Who knows what Frank Warren, Turki Alalshikh, and Eddie Hearn? Well, we can't do. It's not going to be happening, but who knows where we go from here? What's going to be happening with Eddie Hearn and Turki Alalshikh now? How big's the involvement in Zuffa Box now coming into play actually gonna do? Because you got bloody big names signing with them now. They've snatched up Conor Benn, they've snatched up Jaya Patea. There's more coming through. We're hearing things. Fury might be signing with them. We're hearing things. Even Usyk could be signing with them. But I mean, these are just rumors that we know for now. Who knows what's going to happen?